It took about 10, 15 minutes. And, and the mother of this girl said, I never really saw it that way. I never really saw hate. And I never really saw, I don't know how to call it, call it anti-Semitism, call it a certain profile you have of people, a prejudice. It really, really hurt me that she said that. We had a very nice conversation. When the crew came to take her out, and the pilot stood there as they walked out, and he said, I heard what happened. He said, I heard. He says, it's okay. You did the right thing, Shkoyach. Thank you very much, Mr. Pilot.
You get a pin?
What?
You like a pilot pin?
Yeah, I want to ask him for a pin, right. Yeah. But really, what is the rush? What is the rush to get on? Wait. My wife says, let's go. I said, wait, relax, wait a second. You stand there. They don't open the door for another 25 minutes for whatever reason. Everyone stands there. Then go. And then you have to wait for the person to take it. He opens up the thing, especially on an El Al flight to Eretz Yisrael, when you open up the overhang, all those Kova hat boxes fall on your head. I don't know why. The ones that are shaped like the plastic ones that are shaped like a hat, they all come tumbling out. It says, I'm in it. It's an Indian, I'll pick Kabbalah, I don't know. It's still with Kishif, I don't know what it is. Just stay in your seat another 5 minutes. It's so much easier. So I said, people hunk. So they hunk. But it's so angry you're by a red light and someone hunks behind you. Why are you taking it personal? Who did he hunk? Does he know who you are, this hunker? You think he really looked up your license plate? He Googled your license plate to see, Chaim Ber Mendlovich, beep! What do you think? Who's he hunking? He's hunking a Honda Odyssey. He's hunking a Toyota Sienna. He's hunking a Pacifica. What's it got to do with you? Why are we taking it personal? Why is he pushing me? Why is he rushing me? Never mind if you're the hunker behind him. What? Just slow down. Slow down in life. So Rabbi Yitzchak Vorka was one of the Chassidish Rebbes, and he went through a lot in his lifetime. He was known to be a very big Maver al Midaisav, and somebody asked him, how did he do it? He said he was once walking in a town, and someone yelled at him and goes, there he is! There's the guy who doesn't want to give his wife a get! He goes, no, I'm happily married. You got the wrong guy. And they took him, give your wife a get! And they all started screaming, give your wife! I said, I got the wrong guy? I'm not. Yeah, sure. And they took him, and they mamish beat him. And they brought out the get. They said, sign. So he said, I would have signed, b'kuach nefesh, but they would think that she has a get. I'm not the husband. Finally, somebody came running and said, what are you talking about? He's not the guy. Am I angry at these people? Did they beat me up? No, they beat the husband up. It was a technical mistake. But think about it. It's pretty big technicality. But it's not really. They weren't really beating me up. It was really somebody else. They didn't mean me. They thought I was someone else, right? So then later he said, I learned like this: that even if someone does yell at me with my right name, it doesn't mean me. I'm in his way. I'm in his way. He's hurt, so he's screaming at me. And that's it. Nothing to do with him. There's Shlomo Kazavil, the famous tzaddik. Somebody yelled at him in the mikveh, and in Yerushalayim, he was an Ish Kaddish. Yelled at him because he took his hook over there where you hung up the things, and he ran home and he told the Gabba, bring him money. He said, if he's yelling at me that way, it must be his wife threw him out of the house, so she won't let him in before Shabbos because there's nothing to eat. So he's not yelling at me. He's yelling because he's in pain. So I learned to apply that also. Like, who's the guy hunking? Is he hunking at me? How dare him pass me like that and cut me off? I'm going to get after him. Cut you off? Who do you know who you are? Why is it personal?